Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Space Engineer. So I've taken some time to do some manual mining with our jackhammer of craziness here, and I mined quite a bit. I almost ran out of uranium, which you need for the reactor. So almost everything stopped. Here, while we're chatting, and I'll let you know what I've done. I may or may not have gotten lost a couple times and had a few mishaps with completely running out of energy and dying, but we're not going to talk about that. So what I've done is I think I've made all the components necessary, or at least they're queued up in the assembler. All the components necessary to finish this whole thing. So I've emptied everything out. Let's go ahead and I'll grab a bunch of... Oh wow, that's not so much the case. Okay. Let's just do 20. Let's get rid of half of those. Yeah, anyway, so let's just run over here and we'll start building stuff. I think I'll start with thrusters. Construction components. Anyway, so I believe I have enough to go ahead and finish up the entire ship. And I wanted to go ahead and just jump on that episode right now, if that's the case, because then I could do some mining off screen. Off camera! I'm really starting to like the game even more the more I kind of mess around with it and play it. But I'm going to need some input from everybody on ideas for what we want to build and what we want to do in a single player setting. Because as of right now, I don't have multiplayer. Like, I just don't have anybody necessarily to play with. So I'm thinking about that, but that all depends on how popular this is with you guys. So I believe I have enough thruster components. I may need to get one or two more. I forget how many I actually have. We'll find out. And I'm not going to do any kind of paint job on this bad boy because I don't know how to do that quite yet. There we go. That is one bright blowtorch. Well, it's probably an arc welder. Yeah, that would make way more sense being in space. Never mind. I'm smart. SMRT. Yeah, I need one more component at least. So, whatever. I'll just grab all of them. I probably should have put that back a little bit more. So I have to run around it each time, but that's okay. Okay, so I think all the thrusters are done. Yeah, all the thrusters are done. Okay. Why don't we finish up... See, reactors, we don't have the components or the motors or the computers. So... let's just use up as much material as we can that we have on us before we go back, because I'm still holding quite a bit of stuff. So we need motors and computers, for sure. These are the two gyroscopes that we need. Adds a lot of stability to the ship. Okay. Do I need interior plate for the cockpit? I suppose that makes sense. Then I think we can start working on the drills a little bit too. Yeah, so we need a bunch of different components. Oh well. I mean, I think I have them. I don't think it's like a... we can't build a ship today. I think it's... I just need to go get them. Yeah, I'm practically out of everything. Okay, so I don't think I need the grids anymore, so we'll get rid of those and the thrusters. But we will need the displays, the bulletproof stuff. Tubes, motors, interior, and reactor components. Yeah, I think we're good. I'll take some extra of those. Let's finish everything on top, and then we'll finish off with, I think, the drill. Do we have everything? Oh, I forgot the computers. Darn it. I made quite a few, too. Yeah, 80. And I believe 80... What the? Come on. Jetpack on. Oh, right. I need it on. Not off. Derp. Alright. Those only take 10, but that's 40 right there. I made 80. Yeah, I might have to make a few more computers, but I've got enough gold to do that, so we should be fine. Oh yeah. And then I'll steal some uranium from the reactor. I put quite a bit in there, so we're fine with taking about half of it and then splitting it up 4 ways between the 4 reactors here. Okay, then we need to do the cockpit. Nice, I grabbed everything. We might actually have enough computers. I don't know what the drills actually take. Come on. And I'm not going to armor this thing up or anything like that this time around. I don't even know how to do that yet. Oh, steel plates. Weird. Alright, well, let's just grab 100. And, yeah, I think that'll put us right. Yes! Fantastic. Look at that drill. Oops. See, now it's got the bits on it, and over there it doesn't yet because it's not quite complete. There we go. Alright. There is our hopefully completed thing. Oh wait, that's actually not done. We need 2 more things. We need spot lamp and an ore detector. Where's the ore detector? Antenna, ore detector. Okay, so ore detector, I'm just going to throw this thing on there. I don't really care where it really goes. Yeah, I can go behind the gyroscope for all I care. And then the spotlights. Okay. Once again, I know this is going to be kind of wonky at first. Until we get our 3rd one. Which, you know, I probably have enough parts. Hold on. I think we can just go for it. That means I gotta grind those down again. Oh boy. Yeah, let's give it a try. I think I've got enough to do a 3rd drill. Oh, this seems so like counterproductive, but I get back the materials. And this shouldn't put me overburdened. Yeah, actually, that's really good. Okay. Alright, let's open this up. We'll get the drill. Flip it around. Okay, so we want this centered first. And then we're going to want it right next to it, which means we need... There we go. It's so funny, but it should work. It should work. There we go. And that one... Is that all centered now? It is! That was the original plan. But the last time I tested this out, I didn't have enough components to actually finish the darn thing, so I ended up having to make it all lopsided. Plus I couldn't finish all the reactors last time, and I couldn't power everything, and at least I didn't have quite enough. But now, we will, from the get-go. I just have to make sure we have enough parts to finish up 3 drills. Which we should. Okay. Yeah. So first things first, we're gonna hunt for uranium. We'll take this bad boy out for a test drive, and I'll show you kind of how it works, and then to show you the issues that we'll probably run into. All right, so we have 9 left. I think I'll only take 4, and I'll put 1 unit in each. So let's take 4. Perfect. And then we'll put away a bunch of this stuff as well. So we don't need those. Oh. And the spotlights. Oh, frick. Okay, alright, never mind. Hold on. I don't know what I need for the spotlights, but let's just grab the computers and some plates and tubes. I have no idea what we need. What do we need for the ore detector? A motor and detector components. So production, detector components. Oh, do I not have enough platinum? Oh no. Production. Oh! Yes! Apparently we did have platinum, it just didn't show up, so... Oh my gosh. Alright, and just we'll grab all the motors too. Yeah. And then we definitely want, I think, 2 spotlights. But we're gonna have to raise this up. Maybe we'll do it like that. Kind of back towards the cockpit a bit more. Okay. Then spotlights. Flip those around. I wonder if they'll work right there. Should I raise them up? Nah, they should probably be fine. If not, I can raise them up by 1 and we'll be good. Oh, I need interior plates for these. That's so odd. Let's get 2 interior plates. Two, and then we will put everything else away. Okay. Spotlight. And the next one. Oh no. Oh, I had a steel plate on me? Alright, I'm not going to tell it otherwise. Alright, I think... got this. Yeah. Alright, let's hop down here, and we will... Actually, we should be able to, Oh, what the... Wait. Are all these not finished? There's one that's not finished. Looks like it's just the one. Okay, so I need a reactor component, a motor, and 10 computers. See, this is why I gotta be thorough. Reactor component. Just need 1. Need 10 computers. What was the last thing? Reactor component, computers, motor? Is that right? Gosh, I don't remember. Oh! You will die. Yeah, so that's actually what happened. I went to an asteroid and I was too far away to see the beacon or something. And I ended up floating in space. I turned off my inertial dampener things so I would conserve energy, and I kept going in the direction I thought our platform was, and that did not work out so well for me. Wasn't it a motor? Yes! It can be taught! Alright, so we will end up putting... Yeah, so I ran out of energy and died. It was rather sad. So let's put 1 uranium in each one of these bad boys. As you can see, the thrusters are already going. They're excited. So I don't know how the little landing gear works, so I've just been ripping it out each time. So I'm gonna have to do that again because I'm not gonna... whatever. I'm just not gonna make it. Just so you know. Come on. Even out. Go up. There we go. Still kind of getting used to the controls. So that guy is right down here. Because I know the key you're supposed to press when you're in the cockpit. It's supposed to be P. And it doesn't work. It says landing gear and like you retract it by hitting P. Come on. I don't want to rebuild a bunch of stuff. I thought I had already accounted for this. Sorry. Thought I had done enough damage right there. Well, it's technically free now. Oh boy. Is it now? Yeah, okay, let's hop up real quick. There we go. Got a couple things in my inventory, but that's not too bad. So there's our ship. Whoops. Yeah. Alright, let's hop inside and see how it handles. Let's see how everything works. So let's get away from the station a little bit. So it turns really quickly because it's not that big. So it does some good turning. So it backs up alright. Left and right. Ah! Now here's a test to make sure I got thrusters everywhere. If I go forward and then I like turn and stop. Okay, the ship stops itself. Cool. And so when I'm moving forward, I'm using about 20-30% power. And then I need to go ahead and set the drills as my main thing. So they'll all work in unison. Now when they're going, I'm not using that much power. Perfect. Okay, and is the ore detector online and working? Ore detector. Yeah, it's saying it's online. So each one of these drills carries 35,000 or 33,000 units. So we essentially have 100,000 units of space. It's a lot, and they automatically collect things. I don't have to worry about like clicking down and collecting anything. So why don't we go over here to this platform. We'll turn off the dampeners so that when I let off of the throttle, we'll just keep floating through space. Now it's ugly as can be, and it probably doesn't need to be quite as wide, but it works, and it's ours. It's our ugly duckling. Alright, I'll turn the dampeners back on, make sure we got control, and we'll head on in. I would like to find uranium, like I was saying, just because I want to keep fuel supply up and happy. Because I've already felt the wrath of running out of that. Okay, there's platinum, iron, uranium. Uranium is inside this asteroid. Let's see if there's going to be an easy way to kind of wiggle our way in. Usually there's openings. And there might be one right over here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, there it is. All the black is uranium. So let's go in. Make sure. First contact. Dig! There it is. So this is a much better way to mine. Just jumping out yourself and doing it all yourself. There's iron right here, there's uranium right here. I mean, we need all this stuff. And this is just going to make it so much faster. Now, the problem we're going to run into is there's going to be so much stuff, I can only carry 4,000 units of whatever those units mean. And so transferring that stuff into the refinery is kind of, one, it's tedious, but two, there's really not enough room. There's plenty of things I actually don't know about, like how to do in this game yet. But apparently there's like a conveyor system that will take the ore. Like you can just set your ship over it and you can just dump it. Essentially your ship just kind of drops its payload, so to speak. And it just automatically collects it in and then refines it. So we're going to need to do something like that, but we may end up making another ship because we can let the one unload and then take out the... I thought that was like a huge boulder falling down on us. Jeez. But essentially we could like have one of them unloading while we take the other one out and work that one as well. I think these are just stone, so I probably won't keep digging that little section. So if we hit K and we go to inventory, we can see what we've collected so far. So we've collected over 1K of uranium in each drill. Each drill is usually about the same. And then, you know, 2 and 3K iron ore as well. So if we dug that much, we've gotten just as much as we would in one run in a fraction of the time. And I'm not even close to full. Like, not even close to full. And because I'm inside the ship, my pack gets recharged, my health's full, my energy's full. If you look on the bottom right, fuel time, 50-something days because of how much uranium I put in there. But as we're going, obviously it changes. It calculates the fuel use based off of the activity that you're doing. So anyway, this is basically our little mining operation that we can do now. So from here, I think what we'll do is we'll build up probably to a second ship. We'll figure out the conveyor system and more storage. We'll probably have to build a second refinery and assimilator to make the stuff fast enough as we're actually bringing it in. Because I think I'll fill up the refinery in a couple loads and it won't be able to catch up. Like, it'll be that fast. So, but there's a way to make it to where they all connect and they're on the same network and they're pulling from the same resources and using cargo containers, because that's the problem I ran into when I was just messing around, is I actually just ran out of room, plain and simple. There's no getting around that. So, alright, so I don't know if I need to get any more uranium. What we'll probably end up doing is, we've got a decent amount of iron too, is nickel. We should probably see if there's gold, magnesium, cobalt, and just dig this out too. That way our load has a good spread of what we need to make more components and just continue making more ship parts. And then we might want to look at, you know, expanding the station. I don't know. And then, eventually the red thing that just popped up reminded me of this. I want to build a fighter ship so that we can go out there and engage those other ships. We'll have to build armor in it and things like that. And then maybe eventually we'll make a bigger ship that's not just a fighter ship. It's more of a carrier or whatever. Anyway, so those are kind of the things I'm thinking. I'm going to keep mining here and just going along my merry way for a little bit and do that off camera. But thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate you sticking with us here. Leave something in the comments for anything that you want us to build. Me. Come here. There we go, I picked it up. I lost my ship for 2 seconds. Freaked out. Yeah, so leave some in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm liking the game. I think it's interesting. I could see where it would just kind of hit an end and not be like, what else would you do, right? And that's where I think multiplayer might come in. But if you guys have any interesting little builds or stuff like that, or maybe there's something that you'd like to see me make in here, that would be pretty cool. Anyway, let me know in the comments and we'll go from there. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.